Hi, welcome back. Thank you for stopping in to watch my Houseplant Tour Spring 2024 series. This is the final one in the series where I'm doing my entire front row, so my dining room here where I'm sitting, the front window, and one special plant off in the corner. So I hope you stick around to join or to watch the whole thing and just let me know what you think. All right, here we are, kind of living room, dining room, front window video. This would be, I think, the last in this houseplant tour. So I thought I'd start with my Rojo Congo, this big, beautiful girl here. I bought her as kind of a rescue plant. I got her for I don't know, $5 at this size, but she had scale. Who am I to why? I always say, why did I do that? Anyway, so I cleaned her up. I did the alcohol. I did everything else for a good 5 days. She was quarantined and she kind of sat on her own, and then I got rid of it. She's all healthy. I'd actually brought her home, literally all the dirt out of her pot, totally repot. I stripped her down. And then, but we had some of these leaves, some of them are new. But the centerpiece right here was bare. And now I'd never had one of these, so I wasn't sure how it was going to grow out. And honestly, it took almost a year. We got this little guy here, which was everything. And then, let me see if I can follow the trail here. I think it would have been this guy here maybe. And then this guy here. And now we have this big, beautiful leaf right here. She's so pretty. I don't know what that is. Things you see on camera. Anyway, so she's doing really well. I got to wipe her down again. She's fighting mealybugs. And she's got a couple leaves like this guy here that I didn't cut off. They came like that. She's another one back there. That I think now that she's growing this, I am going to actually cut a lot of the older leaves off and just let her focus on growing the new stuff. And I'm also debating potting her up with my other baby Rojo. So let's go take a look at that. So over here, real quick, this blanket. So my favorite flower is a sunflower. And one occasion, maybe birthday, I'm not sure, maybe Mother's Day, my son and his girlfriend had got this for me. Just think it's beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's start over here. I'm hoping we don't get wiped out too much with the light. But we'll start with my beautiful Birkens here. This is that plant that nobody ever talks about anymore. I've probably had her for, 2 years, and I water her and that's about it. She just keeps growing, and she's got, if you look, this is her spot, but look at that white. That's what they're famous for, right? Their variegation and their white. She's got another one here, if I can get in here. Ooh, that's so pretty. So yeah, she just keeps growing, minding her own business. I just do what I do and look at her lovingly every once in a while. She's beautiful though. She doesn't get it. Birkens don't get enough credit, I think. And then down here is a Tetrasperma rhaphidophora that is actually just being hardened off to be sold. There's somebody, a friend of my daughter's wants one. So we had them in moss, and then I transferred them to water and then dirt. So she's doing that. Back here is my ficus Audrey. Yeah, Audrey. She was a cutting from my daughter's plant, and I think I waited I was too anxious to repot her up. I saw inches, they were about half an inch, and I put her in dirt. So I don't think her progress is as good as it should be. She grew quite a bit last summer outside, and you can see right there, she's got a new leaf. So she'll go outside. I just don't think I she gets enough light in my house, even though she's right in this front window. Because when I put her outside, she just goes directly in the sun. I didn't even acclimate her, didn't even think to acclimate her last year, and it didn't even phase her. So she wants that light. This one here is my beautiful Philodendron white wizard with her beautiful colors. Look at this leaf. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just all kinds of, she's doing a ton of growing right now. She's pretty big. I had her in my office in that window where my marantas were, but I thought, you know what, I wanted to give her more light, so I put her out here about a month ago, and she's just gone crazy. So gotta love that. In the back is another hitchhiker. I came home one day, so I threw him in dirt. He's not growing fast. I put him outside in the sun last year. He sits in the window all the time, and that's where he is a year later. So don't know what he is, though. I keep forgetting. I think it's a chrysalis, maybe. Maybe. I have to look it up again. Tetrasperma cutting needs to be repotted. See, look how big this is. This guy's in water too. So he'll be going in soil soon. I hope you can see that. It's not terribly lit. And then I have another Tetrasperma. Oh my goodness. This guy's on the moss pole. He's doing, let's move you out of the way so you can see. He's doing quite well. Clearly outgrown his moss pole. As you can see, I've got to get him. He's got to just right here, waiting for some moss. So I've got an extension to this. So I should put that together actually and extend her up. I'm just trying to see. I think maybe the leaves are getting bigger. Like that leaf looks a little bigger. Maybe this leaf looks a little bigger than the ones, well, definitely bigger than these guys, so that's exciting. Okay, here I've got a Peperomia frost. Let me try and pull these out of the window so you can see a little better. These guys, I absolutely love their leaves. I'll tell you what, I'm not a Peperomia fan at all, but I love this guy. And like, look at the flowers he's giving me this year. I don't think he's ever flowered. This was another one, actually, another cutting for my daughter. What I did was I took the cuttings and I put them in, I'm trying to remember if it was water. Might have just put them in dirt, covered them up, to keep the moisture in. And this is where she is. And that would be about a year ago, just over a year ago. So she's just... But yeah, let's see if I can zoom in. Get one of her leaves to focus here. Come on. It's not gonna happen. There we go, that's a little better. But the silver on her is beautiful, and I just love these, they're just so delicate. And then here is my Philodendron pastizanum waiting to get on a pole or a crawling pot. He's actually grown a lot since I got him, but it's all tiny, so he absolutely needs to get on a some kind of support or a crawling. He's a crawler. You can see from the direction. I'm just trying to, that she wants to grow here. But I really want to try her on a pole because they're beautiful when the leaves get big. In the back here is my Ficus silveriana, moonshine. I don't know what's going on with this one leaf. She wasn't dry. Let's see if I can pull her out. Yeah, she's got this one leaf just doing this weird curling thing. Tried to straighten it out, but all her other leaves are good. I probably need, she's got a new baby coming. Oh, where is it? She's got a new baby coming in right there. And she will be going outside to sit in the sunshine very soon. So, okay, so this guy's, right here is the baby Rojo Congo. That is not so much a baby anymore. She's getting quite large, actually. So, and this is her newest leaf right here. So pretty. So yeah, I'm kind of debating whether I put those two and just make one big plant, or I'm not sure. But she's also in what do you call it, terracotta, which probably not the greatest for her. But I mean, I water regularly enough. I guess she's been fine. She gets definitely dries out in between. Back here is my Hoya Hindu rope, doing absolutely nothing. Had him for well over a year. Been fighting mealybugs. No new growth. He's sitting in the window. So again, clearly, probably not enough light. I'm not sure. But as much as I love these guys and I want to get I always really love the variegated version, I won't do it until I can get this guy to grow. All right, so back here, I still don't remember his name. I'm going to look this up, but I love this plant. Let me see if I can pull it out. Hang on. So this guy here has got the coolest texture. You can see that. The leaves are like super thick and they just keep, you can see how it keeps growing in. Can you see if I can get that to focus? See that, the way the leaves pop up from the center? But then she's also got a pup here and a pup here, and I think there's one more little baby one coming in right there. So I can't remember. I know the name. I just can't think of it. But she just sits on her perch, same place, just doing her thing. And here is my crocodile fern. That is another sickly one I got, but I will show you. Well, these leaves don't look hot. These are all new growth here. And I love, look at the texture on this. I just, something about texture with me. But yeah, so she's definitely, let's see if I can step back a bit. This side seems to be having the really good growth. And you know, last year when I brought her home, literally again, I just put her in the sun. I didn't even think about it. I just happened to put her down on a table. And she loved it. So this year I probably will acclimate her. I don't know if I'm going to be as brave as or dumb as I was last year, but we'll get her out again. And this is my avocado tree that I grew literally from an avocado. That was such a cool experience. It did a lot of growing last year. It's really hard in that light. You're not really able to see. Did a lot of growing last year. Let's see if that's better. There we go. I don't know what happened. Oh, you know what happened? So I had these down in my greenhouse. I kind of got to that neglectful point, and I found her literally leaves totally drooped, like totally. So I watered her, actually stuck her in that bowl, which is why she's still in that bowl. And I think that's why I've got some of this damage on the leaves. But there's a couple things I want to do with her. Like I do see some new growth coming here, so that's exciting. But I want to try that kiki paste or whatever it is. And if you can see, she's got some nodes. Oh, where is she? There she is. She's got some nodes there. If you can see that. I want to see if I can like grow her fuller from the bottom. She's a little bit my experiment plant, so. But I'm still proud. I mean, I haven't got any avocados, but I managed to grow her this big. So yeah, that is, oh, wait, we're not done. So up here is, oh, you can't see this. Hang on. I got to put you down for 1 sec. Okay, I had to pull her out just so that you could see how big this pencil cactus actually is. And all of this is new growth. And she just sits in this west window all winter. So I'm gearing up to get her out. I think I'm going to figure out where and how I want to chop her and propagate. Because she's just, I couldn't even pull her down with one hand. She's just so massive. But she's so, so beautiful. I think I want to so you can get more. Like, look at that. Right? But she's crazy. Again, untamed. But a lot of this, honestly, I would say she doubled in size over the winter. So now I know I'm going to propagate her, and they're so easy to propagate. Just to show you real quick, I had one, oh, where is it? I had one fall off, this guy here, and I just stuck it in the dirt and he's rooted. Oh, can you see it? There we go. So this guy here, I just threw him in the dirt and he's rooted and flowering, getting ready to do more. So easy to propagate. We're going to do that. And then here is my zigzag cactus, which I absolutely love her to pieces. And I'm going to cut off all these ugly stringy things. But what I want to do this year is she's going outside, but I want her to start growing from this side because as you can see, like, she's growing one way. So I'm going to try and see if I can encourage the growth going the other way. But yeah, she's, I would say, doubled in size over the winter too. So yeah, it's really hard. Sorry for the backlighting. I'm trying to pull them down. And up here is my Croton. That was a gift I got in one of those mixed pots one time. Just separated her out, then I burnt her, fried her up last summer, and she's just bouncing back. I will get better. She's got a lot of new growth though, so I can see over here. Can you see that? I'm trying to get the camera in the right spot. And then back there is my Dracaena, oh goodness, it's on the tip of my tongue. Actually, let me pull Croton out of the way so you can see. She, at one point in her life, let me tell you a story real quick, was probably 3 feet tall, solid stalk, etc. Then we moved on the coldest day of the year, and somehow, so this would have been 2 years ago, somehow she ended up in the back of the moving truck for 30 minutes in minus 30 degrees Celsius weather. Needless to say, all of her leaves fell off, but I put her in this window. She was, well, I've actually cut her, propped her. Actually, no, I'm lying, I broke her. So that's why there's 2 stems in there. I was trying to repot her and she fell over flat, straight on the top. But just stick it in dirt and away you go. And so now I have 2 plants and she's getting big and nice, and yeah, just goes to show you, don't give up. And then the last one I have here is my variegated lipstick plant. Just love the colors on her. She is massive. And I don't know what else to say. Her leaves are quite succulent-like too, so very much like my other lipstick, and that looks like a flower. Let's see if I can get it on the camera. Right here. There we go. Is that a flower maybe? I don't know. Something's happening. So, yeah. So that is technically my window, which I do apologize. I'm limited time when I can actually film some of this stuff, so I'm trying to do my best. So now I thought we'd go over to the dining room, it's messy room, my other workstation, and I'll just show you from here what we've got going on. So up top is my Philodendron Brazil, which definitely needs to be propagated. She's starting to look messy now. She was beautiful, like just looked perfect, but now, and this is a good problem, she's growing a lot, so I need to propagate her. Over here is my Hawaiian fern, or a spider plant, who's doing really well. She's got lots of babies down here that I'm going to propagate. And then here, this is hard to film. Hang on, let me see if I can swing around to get her. You can't get her in the picture. Not happening. This is my Philodendron black cardinal. That is her newest leaf back there. And she's just growing, and there's more leaves here. See, that's the sheath. That's the leaf right there. Another one coming up. So this is another one I might have to figure out how to tame in a little bit. Maybe get rid of some of these older baby leaves. I hate doing that, but she's just so stunning. She was in, if you want to see a better video of her, she was in my, I did a video specifically on my black cardinal, so I'll link it here. I remember to show you how stunning she is. And then here is my Thai constellation. Pull her down a little bit just to show you her beauty. She's just a little guy. We got her, she's, when did we get her? February? This leaf. Yep, and I think she's working on a new one right here. Let's see if I can focus in. See that? So, as the plants, I don't think I'm gonna dare put her out. But as the plants go outside, I think we're gonna be moving some around to get some better light for a while. This is my Monstera Dieffenbachia. She's so beautiful. This is, I think we're gonna be propping her too, I think. Propping or poling, I don't know, but I just, look at I can't get it, like I just love the pattern on the leaves. And the funny thing is, I think I've said this before, I'm not sure I like her leaves big and mature. So, I don't know, but I like her as she is right now. Beautiful. All right, so then here we've got my whale fin. I don't know, I think they're notoriously slow growers. I think this guy back here is the only additional leaf I've gotten. But I still like it. I'm not worried about it. Not everything has to grow at like crazy paces. This is a mix of a bunch of stuff I don't know. They were just stuff I put together other than the, let's see if I can get you in here, the Whitney. This is snake plant. She's beautiful. I see lots of growth going on in there. Look at that. And I love her coloring. She's got, just right under the light. So, you can see how she's got like that dark tinge happening against the light sides, but it's not the really, really bright. I'm not a fan of the yellow ribbing on the sides, but this guy's pretty. So yeah, and then I have this little anomaly here. So this is I just said Zylanica. Okay, all right, let's bring you over here because you are a mystery. So this is a Zylanica leaf, and this is a moonshine, as you can tell by her pretty silverish colors. And out of the moonshine, if you can see, try to get these out of the way. There we go. See, that's coming right out of the middle of the moonshine. I don't know if that is a Zylanica or a moonshine, or I've made my own plant. Because it's got a lot of traits of both. And then here, looks like a moonshine, right? But then here, what the heck is this leaf? Like, I'm making my own plants here and I don't even know it. Well, I'm not making them, they're working hard at it, but still, I think it's so cool. So look at the growth too. I'm actually quite shocked because since I put them under the grow light, all of this is new, this is new, this is new. And then we've got some new babies coming in down there. So Yeah, I just think that is the coolest thing. I don't know what these guys are doing in the middle of the night, but we are seeing some crazy behavior. Okay, I'll fix that after. All right, then we're gonna move over to my Dean McDowell. This corner is a little hard right now to get into because of my monster, but just to show you how pretty she is. Look at these leaves. So she's a crawler. She's got some new babies coming in here. We transplanted her into these really cool, nice pots a month ago-ish. So, and then this is my gloriosum that is also doing, I wish I could get a better picture of the front. It's also doing quite well. I'm sorry, I'm shaking, moving it. This is terrible filming. There's her new leaf there. So I'm looking forward to these two growing big, and I just want to experience getting those big, huge leaves, and then the problem of having to figure out what to do with her. And then of course here is my big Monstera. You've probably seen her before. Those leaves aren't looking hot, I think because they're not getting any light now. But she is due to go outside, and she's going to be chopped and propped. And because if you just look at the what is of this matrix going on down here, I don't even know what to do with it. It's ridiculous. So yeah, it's definitely two plants in the pot, and I think she's not really putting out any new growth, though I think she's got something coming up right here. She's working on something. But I have no doubts that if I get her out, sorry, thought I saw something on the leaf. If I get her out in this week, I think I'm finally comfortable. The temperatures are almost 30. And get her kind of acclimated, and then look at how I'm going to chop and prop her. But you'll be there for that. So this corner is ridiculous. Like, you can't even move, right? I don't even know if the camera can pick up how crowded it is. And then finally over here is my Dieffenbachia snow. And I just absolutely love the patterning on her leaves. We're having a bit of a struggle, the two of us, because I put her in better water or dirt, soil, drainage. But every time I water her, she yellows, I lose a leaf. So I think I have to do a bit of research, because I'm not exactly sure why she is struggling as much as she is. If you have any ideas, feel free to let me know, because I'd love to get her. She's just got a lot of browning edges, and I'm cutting off what looks to me like overwatered leaves, like damage. But yeah, so let me know what you think. And so, but there's a new baby. So she's not unhappy. She just doesn't know what she needs, or I don't know what she needs. So anyway, that is my Dieffenbachia snow. She's a big girl. And we've got the Monstera, and just do a quick pan of all this dining room. And that's it. All right, that was it. That was our final tour. I do apologize for some of the filming. I noticed that the front window was really tough to do on my own. Again, my brother did try to help on that one, but that didn't work. So I had to try and do it myself, and the lighting is hard, and I'm sure there's a lot of shots where you're all over the place. So I gotta figure out how to do these house-to-plant tours better. I think what I need is a taller pedestal to hold a camera. Is that what it's called? Not a pedestal. I'm looking right at one. I can't think of the name. Anyway, so hey, it's all a part of getting better. But I hope you did enjoy it. Let me know if you have any comments, thoughts, questions. And if you liked the video, hit the like. Please subscribe. I'd love it if you did that. Come back and join me regularly. And yeah, thanks for getting this far. And I will see you soon. Have a great week. Bye.